Oh, we're going to do this?
Yeah, we'll all be here. Chad's a good guy.
I'll take half the
Chad's
camera.
a good guy.
All right, so we talked to Chad a little bit yesterday. Chad runs the Delaware League, but were you playing in the tournament also?
I am, yes.
All right, we're going to ask you about the tournament stuff now.
Okay.
All right, so we'll start off with the normal stuff. So, how do you like the tournament?
It's going very well. I just talked to Corey, pulled him aside, and said everybody's doing a fantastic job. The games are holding up, playing tight and hard, but
and that's the point,
but
right?
You're also playing now?
yes.
All right. Where are you at right now?
32nd.
Does that put you in?
That's in. He's
Puts me
qualified
in
for
C right now.
Okay, so you have a chance to win some trophies and some
by the
money.
way.
There's an
And
E?
it goes all the way to E. So being in C here, that's not bad, Chad.
Yeah,
Nicely done,
absolutely
man.
not.
Hey, to introduce the booth, does any of 21 make free chicken?
Oh, I'm good. Thank you.
Delicious barbecue.
Thank you. I'm good. I just ate a bunch of food. Free beer, free chicken wings.
Everybody brings pizza.
You guys have got it made.
I know.
Right? We just sit in front of this camera and talk to these lovely people.
I'm worried all these pinball guys are fattening me up more and they're just going to kill me and eat me.
Awesome. So what was your favorite game out of the lineup? You got a pretty decent lineup here.
I don't know. The Dragon was pretty cool. I played that a few times.
Interflip Dragon.
But it's fast. Balls, like the whole game was like 60 seconds or less.
Yep.
And then
I finally heard that today.
Did you have the drop target?
Early in the morning, it was dead in here, and I was actually able to hear what it was calling out.
Yeah, you hit the drop target. It goes, wow.
Yeah, that's awesome.
All right,
I came today. The first game I come here this morning. I didn't get here till like 11. Played my first game was Iron Maiden and put up 165 million for the
Saw
second
that.
score. So
I actually had
like,
to call you out when I was going over the high scores. I was like, holy crap! Like you're now number 2 on Iron Maiden. That's awesome.
I think behind Bowen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which
I would take that all day.
Not a bad spot to be. That's for sure.
Very cool. All right, so that was your favorite game out of the lineup. What other questions have we been asking people? What do you have in your collection of games at home? What is your current?
Well,
What
I got
is your
two
current
games here in the
lineup?
tournament.
Which pick up?
I got Countdown that's in the tournament, and I bought Pinball Pool yesterday and threw it in the tournament.
Oh, nice.
And of course, you guys have seen some of my games. I put the ceramic Powerball in Pinball Pool to make it play even more intense.
That's mean. Nice.
Yes. So Chad is the kind of guy who's like, this game isn't hard enough. Let's do things to make the game harder. And you hear other guys, they're like, or people. I shouldn't say guys all the time. People, they'll pull rubbers off posts. They'll do that. He also puts power balls in games.
Yep.
Like he'll just be like, what was it, Frontier or
Conquest
200? Yeah, Conquest 200. First Delaware tournament I ever go to. I go and play Conquest 200, which I'm usually very comfortable on EMs. Like I'm used to I'm like, okay, I can do this, and I usually score pretty well. I go play Conquest 200. I crap the bed. We're not mature right now. Well, I crap the bed, and I'm like, you gotta be kidding me! This is ridiculous. And then of course, so I put up a garbage score, and then of course afterwards I'm like, I'm trying this again, and I put up a score that I would have won. I'm like,
no doubt.
And then, but thanks to that, what was what's that guy? Is it not
Mike?
The guy who does, is it Pinsanity? I went to a tournament in New Jersey.
Ken Rossi?
Maybe, I think so. I went to a tournament in New Jersey shortly after that, and they also had a Conquest, and no Powerball in it.
No, that was at Mark's place at Jingle Balls. Jingle Balls.
Yeah, that's it.
New Year's Eve.
Yeah. I went there and had played his Conquest, and I smoked everybody. And I thank your game for that.
But he didn't have a Powerball.
That's why.
And the balls is like, woo!
Yeah. So I was like, oh, I could do this all day. I was like, I played the one with the Powerball in it. I'm fine now.
It's like it's like right now the webcast how it's delayed.
Yeah.
It's like you flip the ball and just wait for it to come back down.
You check your watch, have a snack. But all right, so what else you got in your lineup?
We just picked up Iron Maiden.
Picked up Iron Maiden off the Show Floor Pro. Awesome game. We put quite a few games on it last night at the hotel, and then so I was psyched to come here and play. And the tournament did pretty good on it. Just sold Terminator 2,
All right.
and instead that was part of the Iron Maiden purchase. We got Dirty Harold, we got Aerosmith, Space Shuttle, No Fear, Grand Lizard. And upstairs we got Grand Prix, Countdown, and Caribbean Cruise Cocktail.
All right.
And then bringing home the Pinball Pool.
That's
Not
cool.
Pinball
You've
Pool,
got a
sorry.
solid stable of games. That's a solid lineup of games.
Definitely.
Awesome. All right. And we covered favorite game in the tournament. We covered stable of games at home.
favorite shot in any pinball machine?
Yeah, so mine is like a spinner. I love hitting
Oh
spinners.
yeah, the spinners are definitely.
Yeah.
I just recently took my spinner apart on Grand Lizard, put it back together, and I put that 3-in-1 silicone oil on it.
Yep.
Oh my God, that thing spins like 100 spins on a ball. It's like
that's
amazing.
awesome.
And just hearing
I'm
it,
cheating. I feel like I'm cheating now. Like, yeah, that's awesome. That's
and
awesome.
I did the same on the Grand Prix.
Very
Those
cool.
Grand Prix spinners will rip.
Very cool. And then what's the other one? Dream theme game. If you could have any, it doesn't matter. You can have any company make the game. You can have any designer design the game, but you get to pick the theme. What would your dream theme be?
We've got a million rock machines. It's time for a rap machine. We need like Beastie Boys. We need Beastie Boys.
You're the first person that said that.
yes.
I didn't even think about it. Like other people,
I love this question.
Other
by the
people
way.
are always, other people are like he said, Queen. Everyone drops some kind of rock game. Beastie Boys would be a killer machine.
Eminem would be. I would like Eminem, but it would be. He's too vulgar, probably.
Yep.
Beastie Boys is more crossover appeal,
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
can mix in different stuff with it.
Oh yeah.
And I think that would be.
I would do
Boys-
Sabotage Multi-Ball.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Absolutely.
100%. That's a great idea.
That's actually a super good idea. You hear that? Stern
You heard it
dudes that
here
make
first.
these rock games all the time. Let's branch out. Let's do something different.
right.
Wow, that's really cool.
But yeah, I mean, rap would be awesome. That'd be very awesome.
All right,
I
so
like that.
we talked about it yesterday, but there's new people. There's new people here today. So Chad Chad and who are your other guys that run Delaware?
Mike V and
Mike V
Joe Fox.
And Joe Fox. Three excellent guys. All three guys. Excellent collections of games. And we were talking about it yesterday.
Well, mine pales in comparison to theirs, but yes.
I mean, yeah, the Delaware. Anytime I go to a tournament in Delaware, I'm always excited to see what the heck the lineup is going to be because I feel like there's always something fresh, at least a new game.
Yeah, you guys cycle through games like crazy in Delaware
and you
too.
cycle through houses too. Which, first off, there should just be a house tour in Delaware for all the pinball folks because your houses are awesome. And then, oh man, you guys are great hosts. It's always a fun time playing in the tournaments down there. Make sure you follow them, First State Flippers, on Facebook.
Yep.
Yes.
Go out and find them, follow them. It's a good time.
Absolutely, and actually, that's something. It's a good point. Like we play in Delaware, we play in PA, we played in a lot of different places, and like I don't know, we keep talking about how nice the Delaware group is, but it's like there's not a lot of location play in Delaware. There's not a lot of location pinball.
Every
So, like,
location is like one machine.
yeah, you guys are literally like scraping and getting we're talking about the pinball community and we're talking about all that stuff, and it's like this is the stuff. This is the stuff that is keeping the pinball community. I don't want to say alive because that's not true, but like thriving. Like there's no location play pinball really in Delaware besides a few spots here and there, but there's still a very active league and a lot of places to play. And it's not like, oh, you got to know somebody to get in. It's like, no, if you want to play League in Delaware, just go on Facebook, sign up, say, hey, I'm interested, and we'll welcome you. That's super cool. Actually, shake my hand. I'm really appreciative of that. That's super cool. Like, because
I love that we've kind of been a part of that growing that scene in Delaware. You know, the first tournament was last year, and we got just enough in to do the state championship series in January. And now the Tour of Delaware, I'm super excited about it. I think I'm sitting in 12th or 13th right now.
Good stuff.
Which, that was awesome.
Humble brag.
Yeah, a little bit, just a tiny bit. The tournament at your house was the best I've done in Delaware, actually. And man, it's so great.
Yeah,
I love
yeah.
I love this.
So I got some looks like some breaking news for you for the Delaware Tour.
All right, what do we got?
We don't have, when I put out the list and everything, we don't have a location for it yet. So I was going to wait to see whose house it was going to probably be at and all that. But I talked to the owners at the Starboard down in Dewey Beach, and he wants pinball there.
What?
Oh.
So he's looking at the date. December 1st is the date for the Tour Championship.
Okay.
He's going to get back to me this week. Looks like we're all good that the Tour Championship is going to be at the Starboard in Dewey Beach.
That is super cool. That is
exciting.
super cool.
That's
And
very
then
exciting.
we're gonna-
They've got like food and drinks and all that
Oh
too.
yeah,
Oh man,
food,
that's
drinks, DJ, whatever. It's
That's
going to
super
be
cool.
pretty awesome.
That's awesome.
And we'll have the whole place basically whatever we want, run in the mill, do whatever
That's
we want.
awesome.
very awesome.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
My only question is, do we have internet to provide the stream for these
Yes,
guys?
you do.
There we go. All right, so we'll be streaming that.
He's
December
even got
1st.
this. They have. I don't know if you guys ever been to the Starboard. Other people that are watching. It's one of the big bars down in Dewey Beach, big hot spot, and they always have bands coming there. That's the only bar down there that never has a cover charge. They bring in Amish
Really?
Mafia or Outlaws, whatever. They bring all kinds of bands. They
Nice.
don't never charge anything. And this year they just redid their main place where the bands play. They usually put up a little stage that's like 3 feet high. Well, now they went and cut out all that, put the stage in the ground. Hydraulics come and raise it up.
get
So
outta
I'm
here.
thinking about like one or two
Finals
of
of
the
that.
machines.
Dude,
raise that shit
are you
up, stuff up on the
kidding
machine.
me? Are you kidding me?
Stage.
We put some lights on there.
He's already got all the DJ lights right above it. We can
I just-
spotlight.
I need to make an announcement. We're on the stream here. We've got the Iron Maiden playfield. We have the kids finals currently going on right now.
Oh, very cool.
So just FYI, we're watching the first kid up. He's playing. I don't know any names yet. Give me 1 second. We can find names. I think. Not what I wanted to do. Let's go back to live here. Come on. All right. So we're gonna switch to this screen for now, just so we can watch the kids play and see how everybody's doing. This is still player one.
Okay, very cool.
So-
Do we have a list anywhere with their names or anything?
We can find one, I think.
There's this website called Match Play I heard of.
Kids division. So right now we have Carter Castleman, we've got Ashton Capone, we've got Dylan Vallone, and Mateo Mitchell. So they are all battling it out. I'm not sure what order they're in, but I'm gonna guess it's that order.
Are the kids league? We're finding out from Corey now. The kids finals are happening
Kids
right
final
now.
is on Iron Maiden.
Are they in the order that what order are they playing in?
Are they in that seating order?
They're not in seating order. You can see it's like the first kid at choice, and he's fifth or he's last. And I think it's the after that, like third, second, first.
So it's reverse of
First, I
seated
think.
order.
Yes.
All right, we're gonna go assuming that.
We'll go
We
assuming
apologize, people online, if that's wrong, but we're gonna go assuming that. So actually, you do that part.
We're good. We're good.
I wonder if Ashton's related to Al.
Ow.
Al Capone.
I went. Not to interrupt the kids' final, but I went on a tour of.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna adjust the camera.
Eastern State Penitentiary, and all they talk about how Al Capone stayed there. Like they're like, oh, Al Capone stayed here. He was blah 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 blah. And then like when you actually read about it, you're like, yeah, he was there for a little while, and they treated it like a summer home for him. And you're like, oh. But anyway. So we are. So how do we bring those standings up?
I just wanted to quick drop the camera down so we can actually see the kids that are playing.
Okay.
All right. And if we want to go to the standings, we'll pop in here, and we will go to kids division. These are the top four that are playing right now.
Okay, so that would be Mateo Mitchell going first, then I
Yep.
assume.
It looks that way, and we've.
Did he finish already?
Yeah, I think so, because we're on to player two now. So player one ended with 4 or 8 million points, and player two is up. So let's.
So that would be Dylan.
I believe so. Dylan
So
Malone.
I believe that's Dylan.
That is
Malone?
Dylan, yes.
All right, cool.
All right.
We have some awesome cow trophies for the kids who are in this final.
Cow
We're gonna
trophies.
show this off. Yeah, we gotta get some cow trophies for the kids. Cow's a staple of pinball.
So,
Thank you, sir.
That's exciting.
All right, guys. So who you betting on?
All right, so we're throwing
I'm
bets
just
in
kidding.
here.
I spent all my money already.
Alone.
Yeah,
He's
whoever.
got Hercules at his house.
I was gonna
He
say-
knows
Does
what
he?
to do. Yes.
I love Hercules.
There was one here last year.
There was
He
one.
bought it. Yeah.
Oh, did he?
His dad did. Yeah.
That's funny. Worth it. Did you see
I don't know
that?
if you just saw that nudge.
Yeah,
So like, this is
like-
a kid who knows how to play pinball.
Stop it.
So we've got one letter away from completing Eddie, which you can start a mode
This
with.
is not Dennis. This is not Vallone now. This is the next kid up.
Oh, it's already the next kid up.
Yeah, the other one's already done.
All right, so we're not going to try and focus on names mostly because we don't know. Oh, we had a little freeze in the screen.
Yeah, I thought the ball was stuck there.
I thought it was
no,
stuck.
that's. gotta
We've
love
been
that.
running these. We've been running this for 2 days straight, for hours on end. So
yep.
it's going to happen. So this.
All right.
So these are young guys here, young kids here, and they're still exhibiting like excellent ball control, like pinball.
technique,
Pinball.
you
Yeah,
know?
real technique. Like I don't know. I'm excited. I'm excited for where pinball is right now and how much bigger it's gotten. But I'm also very excited for where it's going.
I'm excited for
There's
the
a
kids
lot of
being
kids
in
getting
it, yeah.
involved, which means there's going to be teenagers getting involved who become young adults, who become adults, who will then hopefully maintain their interest.
And hopefully
And-
by then they hate us like we.
We're the
quote,
weird
unquote-
old men.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
like-
like we
like-
quote unquote hate Bo and Karens. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like we don't hate him, but hopefully we're that good by that time.
Jealous one's envy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and the tournament I had in March
Yeah, I was
for
gonna
kids,
say
there's
you had-
27 kids come.
That's awesome.
that's awesome.
And that's in
And it's not
Delaware.
even like they're exposed to
Yeah,
pinball.
yeah.
So
No, that is awesome. What you're doing in Delaware is great. I'm excited for the rest of these events. I want to. Joe Fox's house is going to be ridiculous.
oh goodness, I'm going there next week to get the games ready and find out what's going to be in it actually, because some of them we can't. Too slow.
Yeah.
Too slow.
He's
playing.
got a huge collection, though,
Yes.
doesn't he? Yeah.
Of like top of the line LE versions of all the games. Too.
completely modded out.
That's awesome.
Love it. Joe Fox is a good guy too.
He is.
Although I think he's mad at me. Ever
Why?
since WWE last week.
Oh, goodness.
I beat him on it by like 200,000 points, and I don't even know what I'm doing on that game.
I don't think nobody does.
He was upset because he's like, I did like this game, but so this kid's got 20 million points already. Did you see that? I'm genuinely impressed right now.
See on ball 3.
I don't know. The key hangs right over where the ball is.
Yeah, perfect place for us not to be able to see what ball it is. But this kid, I believe he went before, so this is ball 2 for him. He's player 2, so yeah.
So we don't have any. Is he in a mode? Oh, he's in a mode. That's why. And I can't read the mode. And I'm terrible at the animations.
Yeah.
But he's got to make that center shot. I believe that's right. Oh, and he lit extra ball. Are extra balls on for kids? It's still
I'm not
points
sure.
payout, right?
I don't think they're
points
on.
payout.
But that's still not a bad score, ending with what, 28 million?
No.
Yeah, a little over 28 million. So he's currently winning.
It's higher than a lot of the adults.
Yeah, absolutely. Considering Bo and Cairns could only put up a little under 300 million points on this, like, yeah, that's a game that people are putting up 1 billion points without sweating.
But it is playing tough, though.
Oh, yeah, it's absolutely
no,
tough.
that's what we were telling people. Is like, because we had a couple guys ask, why are these scores so low? And it's like, Monster Bash 100 million points. That's easy to do on a normal Monster Bash, but with this one, you breathe on it wrong and flip too hard, and you're going to tilt it out.
Jerry F. had come over, and we were talking to him earlier, and he was like, yeah, I put up 130 million on Monster Bash. He's like, I turned around and walked away, and somebody was like, man, good game, good game. And he's like, I thought they were messing with me. He's like, I thought they were making fun of me.
Yeah.
And then he's like, and then I checked the scores, and I realized that put me in like 8th. And I was like, oh, yeah. And he's like,
No,
yeah.
I think it was 30 million, not even 130 million.
Was
I think
it?
30
I don't
million
remember.
points, yeah.
Yeah, they got no ball save on Iron
Yep.
Maiden, so
Yep.
it's,
And
no
that kid just
forgiveness.
ripped. Oh, man.
Wait, is this the last kid already?
This
Have we
is
cruised
player
through?
4, yep. But I think this is only ball 2. I think they all have another ball.
Wow, that's right. I've been so used to watching single-player games, I forgot they're all going at the same time.
Yep, so we got a 4-player match, and I think it's just one match. So whatever they end up in position-wise is how they finish in the kids' division. So it's pretty awesome now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he almost qualified.
Every
His
ball's been
playfield
going
was
right
Right
out
lane.
lane.
Yeah,
Yeah.
every single ball, right out lane, every time.
rough.
And it's crazy. These guys are so like they're diminutive. They're very small, and they're still wailing on these games.
Oh, yeah.
Like still watching the games going left and right.
Yeah, I mean, their arms are pretty much all the way at full length, all the way extended, trying to reach each side. Oh, I thought that he had that with the double flip.
Well, I think he's still in the lead. There's a little
Look at
bit
that.
of
He's got a
players.
cool shirt that the Raised Tilt guys designed.
Oh, that's true. That's
Yeah.
true.
So he's still in the lead with 28 million points. Looks like he's going to win it, and he was in 4th starting this. 4th seed, I should say. But again, this machine, if you can hit the right shots, it's not. Oh, we got a little stuttering there. It's not hard to put up a
I'm
ton
good. I'll take it a little bit.
of points. That one tomb shot will give you 15 million points if you can get it.
So that's player 3, ball 2, right? Player 4.
No, this is ball 3, I believe now.
Really?
Yeah, this is it.
I look away for a second. I miss everything.
And he just drained. No ball save.
Nope.
Oh, and he
That's
didn't
it.
hit a switch or anything.
Well, yeah, he
That's
had to
it.
hit a switch.
Player
Or no,
2.
I'm sorry. I meant
Yeah, there's no playfield validation when there's no ball save, I imagine.
no. There's probably still playfield validation.
Yeah, but it's not going to kick you back out of ball because there's no ball save. So,
It depends on where the game. If that little gate right there on the ball eject, if that validates the playfield, then it wouldn't give it back.
Okay.
But if that doesn't validate the playfield, even if there's no ball save, if it drained, it would still give him the ball back.
right,
I don't know what validates the playfield though.
I'm trying to see if that's
So
it.
we have Brandon Service up there taking a picture of the scores. If you're in the market for a Stern Spike DMD, he's been trying to sell one at the show. $100. It's red. It's yours. Take it home. I will mail it to you if you buy it.
There you go. All right, so
Free shipping.
there's only one
I didn't even check. Is anybody asking anything?
All right.
Great stream, thanks for the opportunity to share space. I will take victory over Steve B on Dragon any day.
Tony, what's up?
Tony, what's up, dude? Sorry, we didn't mean to ignore anybody in the chat. We're sitting here yapping back and forth.
We got Chad here from First Aid Flippers.
Absolutely.
And we just had to take a break from our interview with Chad just to cover the kids' finals. They're getting done here. And I think we have a winner, so we'll be giving some trophies out here shortly.
What is that?
And then right after that, we're going to be going live.
Food is all I think about. Sorry.
It's all right.
Sorry. I'm good. I'm streaming. I'm good.
And right after this, we're going to start finals of the
Save me a bite.
Of the normal tournament of all the divisions here. So
I'm pissing off Chris. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. All right. So is there anything you want to tell us that we should know, that somebody who's not familiar with First Aid Flippers, anything you want them to know?
The biggest thing, I guess, for us is I haven't been involved in tour pinball that long.
Yeah.
Just a little. I was first exposed to it here 2 years ago playing the regular tournament.
Okay.
And then I played York,
Yep.
and that was it. So 2 tournaments in 1 year. And then in 2017, we went and played in Pittsburgh.
Yep.
Not Pittsburgh, Papa. And that was it. So then I played one like at Pinball Gallery. So I've not really done a whole lot of tournaments other than what we started running.
But you hit the ground running. Like you were just like, you're like, we need this to happen, and you did it.
And I think I do things a little differently than most people. One, since we're not in public locations, all of my events are, you have to pre-register because we've sold out every event.
Yeah,
Waiting
absolutely.
List. So the one key thing is, don't just show up hoping to play because there's probably not going to be a spot. You've got to get in early, get your deposit in, which is $10 to lock your spot down, and then if not, you're on the waiting list. The other thing that I do, and again, you guys, I think, have played a lot more tournament pinball than I have, and you have more tournaments up here than I do. I run the match play, 3-hour qualifying. It's about the ABC finals. The other ones that I go to, most of them are always knockout tournaments.
Yep.
Is that what you guys see traditionally in knockout as well?
Yeah, but there's pros and cons to each of them. I prefer your format of qualifying, then going into the 4-player finals. Head-to-head, there's more room for error, I think, in your tournament, the way that you guys have it set up. Meaning,
don't listen to him. I like your style.
No, that's what I'm saying.
He said that. He said
that's what I'm saying. I like that. I don't like head-to-head knockout format, like Pinball Gallery, for example, because you got to be on your game nonstop. Whereas when you're in the 4-player groups, or if you're qualifying in that, qualifying is different than when we get into the finals. In the finals, it's Papa style. Top 2 move on. There is room for error where you can have a kind of bad game but still be able to redeem yourself to get to the end. Whereas head-to-head, there's no opportunity for that. You're striked, you're out.
And I think that the last event that we just did, I was a great example of that. The first game of the tournament, I played out of turn.
That's right. I was playing it. I won that one.
That's right. Yeah, you played out of turn.
Then the next game I got last, and the next game I got third. So after 3 rounds, I was like in 43rd out of 44 people,
right?
And then ended up getting like 2 firsts and a second, and qualified.
And put you right back up.
Made myself for 6th and to get into A. And then we got into the finals. I got 3rd on game 1, 3rd on game 2, but then 1 Indy to force a playoff. But that was knockout. 1, I would have never gotten to the finals. And 2, I wouldn't have had a chance to force a playoff.
I love your format of your games.
And the fact that the transparency that you have about all of your payouts and all of that is also great. Not a whole lot of people do that. And that you created the tour, the tour of Delaware. You also set aside some of that prize money for the state championship series and the tour itself. Like the way you've got it set up, I love it. I think I'll always play pinball in Delaware if you're doing it.
That's awesome. Yeah, again, just to let people out there know, the Delaware tour is based on 6 events in Delaware. You have to play a minimum of 3. And the reason I'm doing that is because I didn't want somebody to come and win event number 1 and
then
have enough points to qualify and not support the tour, just come back and play the main championship and win it all. So I want you to be at least 3 events. That means that you're at least trying to get there, because I know there's going to be some conflicts with other dates. So I think that's pretty reasonable.
No, I think it's working out great.
Maybe next year we go down to 2.
I think it's actually working out great. And you're pulling guys, like, we're out of Philly. Like, we're what, maybe an hour and a half away from some of the, like, you pull us out. We get, like, guys like Mac Rowe. Mac Rowe's out of Maryland, you know what I mean? And he'll come out, like, I think your format's working fine personally, and you're bringing in a lot of people.
Yeah.
But so like from a lot of different places, so it's great. And it's
The
great.
Stasio brothers, Steve Bowden,
Oh, yeah,
come
those guys
down.
come
You
out.
know what I mean? Like
Yep.
you're pulling a lot of heat, and I mean, if you're continuing to do it, nobody's complained enough for you to be able to shut down. I think you're doing a great job, man. I love it. I
Can
love
you
it.
let me sneak out of here real quick?
Tournament
Get the list of
Have a round of applause
and
for
then I'm
Corey
going
and
to
the
take a
group.
very fast break.